I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat, beat. I gotta hit the beat. I gotta hit the beat, beat.
Hey guys, PropertyLimBrothers today is back in District 11 along Shelford Road. It sits on a land plot of 4,595 square meters. 2 bedrooms. Ready? Yeah. Can I? Yeah. Alright, here we are at the unit itself. We are bringing to you a luxurious 2 bedrooms in Shelford Regency, and I can't wait to show you more. If you're looking for own stay or for investments, I'm sure you will love this unit. Come, let's go and check it out with me. Shelford Regency is located in District 11, which is in the core central region. This project TOP is in the year 1998. It sits on a land plot of 4,595 square meters, and it's actually a very low density project with only 56 units in the entire development. It is made up of one single block. The 56 units over here are mainly made up of 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, and our unit is one of the 2 bedrooms over here in the project itself. I will say that Shelford Regency is actually a low density project, so if you are someone who actually doesn't like crowd and you prefer a low density kind of living community, then I'm sure you will definitely love Shelford Regency. Shelford Regency is actually located on a hilltop, and there's actually a very long driveway into the project itself, which actually gives a lot of privacy and security to the residents over here in Shelford Regency. We are also nested in a landed enclaves, and along the whole Shelford Road, it is made up of landed homes as well as also private condominiums around. You may be wondering where is Shelford Regency. We are actually located in the District 11 of the CCR area along Shelford Road off Dunyan Road. We are actually in a close proximity to a lot of prestigious schools. For example, Nanyang Primary, you have Raffles Girls Primary, you have ACS Barker that's down the road, and of course you have the Hwa Chong Institution that's just across the road as well. So generally parents love this area because when they buy for the location, they buy for the convenience to these schools, and generally when they moved in here, they'll be staying here for the whole primary education for 6 years, and if some of them will actually go into the secondary schools around here, they will still stay for another 4 more years, which technically makes it 10 years over here. People are also very concerned with all the amenities as well. If I were to pull out the map, you can actually see that we are in close proximity to Coronation Plaza, and we are also within a short walking distance to Tan Kah Kee MRT station, which falls under the downtown line. 1 stop away, it will bring you to the Botanical Gardens, which is a circle line, and 2 stops down, you will reach Stevens MRT station, which will connect you to the upcoming Thomson East Coast line that will be ready in the year of 2022. A few stops down, you will hit the red line, which is the north-south line, and of course also the northeast line, as well as also the east-west line. So for those who are driving, you'll be pleased to know that Adam Road is actually just round the corner from here, and from Adam Road, it will actually leads you to PIE, which will brings you to either the Jurong direction or the Changi direction, and further upwards, you will actually hit the Lornie flyover that will brings you up north. Alternatively, if you were to come downwards, it will actually brings you to Farrer Road that will connect you all the way to Queensway and the AYE. Here I am in the living space itself, and looking at the floor plan, you have the living space, dining and a kitchen zone that has been zoned away. You also have a front yard of your kitchen. There's a short walkway into the bedrooms. Before you hit the bedrooms, you will have your common bathroom on the left side, and then your bedroom that has a little walk-in closet at the corner. Then of course you have a very big size master bedroom with its own ensuite. So that basically forms up our 2 bedrooms unit over here in Shelford Regency. There are actually 4 types of layout over here: Type A, Type B, Type C, and of course Type D. Type B will mainly be the 2-bedders, which is our unit types over here. And in terms of the overall 56 units over here, Type B will take up 1/4 of the overall units. So I must say that the 2-bedders are generally very rare in this Shelford Regency because the majority of the units are all 3-bedders. And our unit over here is actually a ground floor unit, which actually makes it even more rare because majority of the ground floor units over here are 3-bedders, and there's only 2 units of 1066 square feet of 2-bedders, and we are actually in one of them. 1066 square feet for a 2-bedder in today's context, I would say that it's actually a very luxurious size because a lot of new developments today for 2 bedrooms are all going for a sub 1000 square feet kind of size, and this is actually a very rare kind of layout that is available only in older developments. The entire Shelford Regency is actually orientated in a northeast and southwest orientation. Our living hall is actually fronting the southwest direction. Because we are on the ground floor, we are technically being shielded by all the higher floors where you will not get any west sun entering into our unit. All the units over here actually wraps around the swimming pool, so I would say that every unit over here will have a view of the swimming pool itself. And of course, as I mentioned earlier on, all the units over here are all single loading, so you won't be looking into any of your neighbours from the front or the back.
I'm here breaking my neck, looking over my shoulder.
Here we are in the living hall itself. This is actually a very squarish layout. The owners have actually done up a TV console that gives a very good viewing distance from the TV console to the couch area, as you can see over here. With these windows over here, it actually provides a lot of ventilation and natural light to flow into this unit. Cabinetries have also been built in by the owners. You can actually keep your shoes and your unwanted items. Over here, we actually have like a 3-seater couch that has been placed, but personally, I feel that we can actually go into an L-shaped sofa that actually gives more flexibility to your family members. The sitting area is actually a distance away from the main door, which actually gives a lot of privacy to the family members. In the event if there's any delivery from the main door itself, the delivery person will not be able to see the couch area. This is actually the dining hall area. As you can see, that is actually demarcated by this step up. This is a 6-seater dining set that we have placed here, and you can see that this is still a very good size and good space for us to walk around. If you prefer a round table, you can easily fit in a round table here as well with a lazy Susan in the middle. This dining hall is actually merged together with the kitchen area. The owners have actually removed away the wall to create this kind of continuity from the kitchen to the dining space itself. But if you prefer to have an enclosed kitchen, you can easily do up a glass structure over here together with a sliding door to enter into the kitchen, so that when you were to cook, all your fumes will be able to contain within the kitchen space and exit from these window panels behind me. Coming into the kitchen, you can see that there's actually plenty of storages that's actually been done up in the kitchen space itself, and the tabletop space is actually quite generous because you have this U-shaped layout. In fact, the sink is also of very big size because it's very rare for you to find a 2 bedrooms today to come with this kind of sink, which is actually quite good if you want to clean all your pots and pans, right? So over here we have a 2-burner and a hob, and our owners have actually placed the microwave and toasters over here. I feel that, if you want to free up this space, you can easily move your microwave and toasters over to this tabletop space that currently house the washer and the dryer. So I would say that there's a lot of flexibility in this kitchen space for you to place your kitchen appliances because of this generous amount of tabletop space, which is very rare of the newer 2 bedrooms today in the market. Coming into the patio, this is actually a very generous size. You have a lot of space for you to play around with. You can actually do up a retractable awning. Otherwise, you can actually leave it as it is. I would say that this is actually a very nice place. You can chill out during the morning or even in the evening time as well. So as I walk over here into the patio, you can see that this is actually a very private space behind me. So if you have kids who love to play ball games or even badminton, for example, this is actually a very great space for them to play around with without having to fear about their safety, and you can still see them from your kitchen or even from the bedrooms. The management here have planned to actually give the whole estate a fresh coat of paint by the end of this year, and that will also include the painting of this fence over here to give it a fresh new look. Before I show you other parts of the place, let me talk a little bit about the comparisons of all the 2 bedrooms over here. So if you may be wondering what are your options if you are looking for a 2 bedrooms at Shelford Regency, our project TOPs in the year 1998, our 2 bedrooms over here is at 1,066 square feet with an asking price of $1.75 million and a PSF of only $1,642. In this area, we have 19 Shelford, their TOPs in the year of 1997. The 2 bedrooms over there are sized between 915 square feet to 1,000 square feet. The asking price is between $1.7 million to $1.95 million with a PSF between $1,858 to $1,950. Kellett Court, the TOPs back in 1998 as well. The 2 bedroom size there is at 872 square feet, asking price of $1.6 million with a PSF of $1,835. Closer to us, we have Shelford, the TOPs in 2005. 2 bedrooms there is at 1033 square feet, asking price $2.43 million with a PSF of $2,350. $1,652. 18 Shelford TOPs in the year 2010. 2-bedroom size there is between 1,205 square feet to 1,378 square feet. Asking price between $2.4 million to $2.8 million with a PSF between $1,992 to $2,156. Last, we have Shelford Suites. The TOP in 2011. 2 bedrooms over there is at 893 square feet with a price of $1.5 million to $1.85 million. PSF 1680 to $2072. So if you look at the overall comparisons, you can see that our unit over here in Shelford Regency is actually one of the largest 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms kind of configuration, and our PSF is also the lowest at $1,642, which is a very attractive 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms unit in the Shelford area. Then of course you may be wondering, what are your options if you were to go for a brand new project? We have Danyan 386 that will TOP in the year 2022. It's a freehold project. The 2 bedrooms over there size between 635 square feet to 667 square feet. Based on the caveats lodged, the transacted price is between 1.58 million to 1.65 million with a PSF in excess of 2000 PSF. We have Royal Green that is also a freehold project that will TOP in 2022. 2 bedrooms over there is at 667 square feet to 721 square feet. The transacted price is between 1.71 million to 2.01 million with also a PSF that exceeds $2,000. Last and not least, we have 4th Avenue Residence, which is a 99 years leasehold project that will also TOP in the year of 2022. The size for the 2 bedrooms over there is between 689 square feet to 721 square feet. Transacted price is between 1.48 million to 1.84 million with a PSF of over $2,000 as well. So if you look at all these brand new projects, one thing that you realize is that the size are generally much smaller, in the range of 600 plus to 800 plus square feet, and there's nowhere near to our 1,066 square feet of 2 bedrooms over here in Shelford Regency. Before I bring you into the bedroom itself, there's this short little walkway that you will pass by. On this side of this passageway, this is a very beautiful greyish textured tone tiles that you will see as a part of like a feature wall. And on my right, this is actually the common bathroom that you actually have the necessary fittings inside. There's also a cabinetry that's being done up at the bottom for you to store your toiletries as well.
Hit my head on the concrete back in high school.
Coming to this common bedroom, this is actually a children's bedroom. This is also a very good sized common bedroom because right now here we have a double-decker super single bed, and there's still a space over here for their study area that the owners have actually built up. On my right, this is actually like a little walk-in closet for the common bedroom, and in this space over here there's also storages that's built up over here, plus also 2 panels of windows behind me, which is great because this brings in natural light ventilation as well as also fresh air should you choose to use this space as a working area or for a study area for your kids. This common bedroom can easily fit in a king bed should you choose to do that, but of course if you have 2 kids, you can actually have 2 super single beds side by side and you can still have a space for them to study over here. Alternatively, you can convert this space into a wardrobe, and this little pocket over here, you can turn this into a study area for your kids. There's a lot of flexibility for you to do up this bedroom, and that's the beauty of having a bedroom of this size. Before I show you more about the master bedroom, let me share with you more about the mortgage calculations of how you can work out your finances for this unit. For this unit, we are going with an asking price of $1.75 million, breaking down at a very conservative figure of 1.5% interest rate spreading over a 30 years period with a 75% loan to value ratio. Your monthly mortgage will then be $4,530. For a working professional couple with a gross income of say $6,000 each, factoring in your CPF contribution to offset your monthly mortgage, you just need to top up an additional $1,770 in cash. However, if you choose to rent this place out, assuming with an average rent of $3,000, this will give you a positive cash flow of $1,230 every month. Given that this project is a freehold project, you can technically rent this out for years while waiting for the capital to appreciate before you choose to exit.
Baby, you know it. You're losing patience with me, but baby, don't show it. Ooh, isn't this what you wanted? But you're blowing up my phone cause I didn't come crying.
Coming to this master bedroom, you'll be greeted by this L-shaped corner that actually gives the family members a lot of privacy, especially for the main occupants of this master bedroom, because when you enter from the door, you will not be able to see the bed. What you will see is actually a 2-panels wardrobe that's actually been built over here in this space itself. And then as you walk into this master bedroom, you'll be greeted by this big space over here. As you can see, this is actually a queen bed, and I still have a lot of space at the front. And I think this is actually very important because in today's context, where there's a lot of work from home kind of culture, you will definitely appreciate a space for you that you can actually convert it into a study area. We feel that this is something that is very rare to find. We also have a 4 panels of windows that is great because it brings in natural air ventilation plus also light into the master bedroom, keeping this place well lit. This fronting is also towards the northeast direction, so you will not get any west sun coming to the master bedroom. Here we have a queen size bed. Of course, there's the resident cat over here that's resting very nicely. On the side, there's actually space provision for 2 side tables that you can actually place in here. If you prefer to have a king size bed, that can be done as well because we see there's ample of walking space between the left and the right of the bed. Over here is a master ensuite that you can actually push open through a glass swing door. You actually have a 4 door panels for storages at the bottom. There's also a standing shower area behind this glass door, which is a good space, I must say. Next, let me share with you more about the amenities around us. For facilities in this condominium, we have a play area for the kids, a children's pool, a main pool, as well as also a gym. As I've mentioned earlier on as well, the management of this estate will be repainting all the fences of your patio area by the end of this year. They will also give the entire estate a fresh coat of paint by the second quarter of 2022. The management have also told us that they will be installing electric vehicle charging points by the end of this year as well, which is something that's great for the future if you are thinking of purchasing an electric vehicle. For schools, we have Nanyang Primary and Raffles Girls Primary that are within 1 kilometers away from us, and we have SCGS that is within a 2 kilometers range from Shelford Regency. We have St. Margaret's Secondary School, and of course we have the renowned Hwa Chong Institution, as well as also the National Junior College that is just right at our doorstep as well. For your groceries run, you have NTUC FairPrice at Coronation Plaza, Cold Storage at Clooney Court. So if you're in for good food, there's also the Adam Food Centre that is 500 meters away from us. For this unit in Shelford Regency, we feel that it has met the trifecta in terms of size because at 1066 square feet for a 2-bed, 2-bath, it is a very rare find in today's context. It is also a freehold in nature project, and you're entering at a very attractive $1,642 PSF. Not forgetting that this unit in Shelford Regency is located in a very prime area that is close to a lot of esteemed schools. This is really a project that if you are in for investments of our own stay, you should really check it out with us. Do contact our listing manager for physical viewing. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please like us and click on the bell icon so that you'll be notified for any new contents that we have published in the YouTube. We are also on a lot of other platforms as well, from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now we are also on TikTok. Do check out all these different platforms for our contents. My name is Wayne, PropertyLimBrothers, as always, happy to show you the place. Meanwhile, take care, stay safe. So you won't be looking into any of your, you won't be looking into any of. Ready? Let's go. Wow, the truck is coming in sharp. Filming. Oh, but I can see the rain,